half, but you gotta get the start.
I fuck around, lose.
Say,
Ain't no free dub. My team ain't good. We too young to be good.
start over there. Quarterback Hurts or the white boy?
Hurts. I'm searching. You searching?
Searching now. The boy, hopefully connect.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Los Angeles Rams. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
At the 23-yard line.
To throw is Stafford. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
A quick throw complete out to Beckham. And they'll get the... Just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 47-yard line.
My son about to be flying this back up.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford to Mixon on the check down.
Yes!
Pushes past him, and he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26. A big play there on the catch and run.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
At the Eagles' 26-yard line.
Stafford. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Aaron Donald with a sack.
Didn't have the greatest field position to start, did they? And now, after this sack, it's way, way worse.
And right off the bat, first play of the game. 2nd and 20. Another try after the first down sack. Hurts. He'll buy some time right to the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
That's fucking bullshit.
Able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of
He
the
wide
game.
the fuck
They've got to be
open.
effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on
And then he almost blocked
That's a
it.
nice
Like,
start for
what?
them in this one.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession
Terrible first
goes
possession,
over
fellas.
here on the punt.
Terrible.
And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Flushed out right. Dumps it off to Mixon. That catch good for only a couple. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was
Finally, Elam.
2 interceptions
Shit.
thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. They wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. A surprise here on 3rd and 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams go nickel here defensively on 3rd. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Henderson. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Second and 11 now. Play action. Here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Second and 11. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henderson. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Second and
Come on,
goal
you
from
fucking bum.
inside the 5. Once more with Henderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Taken in at the 3. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. A handoff to Mixon. Mixon with a first down and more. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now Joe Mixon. Shedding the tackler that gives him some room. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful. And that strength was on display there.
And with a guy his size, you have to know defensively that arm tackles aren't going to fly with him. You have to be able to wrap up, or else he can just brush tacklers aside like they're not even there.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Line of scrimmage, the 9. Second and about a yard. Here's a give to Mixon. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So it's first and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Joe Mixon.
That was too fucking easy.
First touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Rams
too
have
easy.
taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Too easy.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering,
wow, you have to respond
able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there?
Yeah.
Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
A gain of 12. And an Eagle first down.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Flush to his right. Finding some room at midfield, and he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Offensively, they like their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield.
He
but no
texted
one
me
was
earlier. He
open,
just said,
so
yo,
was
I
tucking
ain't
in
seen
run
nothing back.
time, and he picks up a first down.
Henderson now on first and 10. Oh, look at the juke. And he's going to get this inside the 30. On first down, Hurts. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. 2nd and 10. From the gun to give to Henderson. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They go play action with Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel...
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Sebastian Joseph Day. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
I know I should have got on.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. Showed some strong running, but quickly corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Yeah.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
On first down, Stafford here. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it's a second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. It's his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Nifty move. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 88 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on first and 10. Now they run with Mixon. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Second and 6. Mixon with it. And some space here. And he'll get
Oh,
into
my
the
God.
end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him.
My run
Once he's
defense
past
is
the line
not
of
that
scrimmage and
bad,
got
my
full
man.
steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
Like,
And the
come
final
on,
tally,
be real.
as told by Next Gen Stats, he hit 21.5 miles per hour. Whoa. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Really not that bad.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On the carry, it's Montgomery. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
That's crazy.
Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
First down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this one complete to Smith. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
From just shy of midfield, Hurts. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
At the 21-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw here. And he'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being...
And he's got it. Touchdown. Oh, but there is a marker on the field. So now the question, who is this on? Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Hurts will throw. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the fourth. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Pop. Hold on, start my shit on DayZ, bro. More than that.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll push his way forward.
Tackle this motherfucker. What the fuck?
145 yards rushing for
yeah, like I can't fucking tackle.
All day long.
I drafted a fucking... Niggas gotta come out?
You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Hold on.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll be brought
He is
down
not
shy
that fucking good.
38-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both.
The only thing he fucking got, he's not that good.
In order for them to try and snatch a victory.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Run.
From the gun to give to Mixon. Able to power through. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads. Bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. They'll run here with Mixon. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle.
What is this nigga, 99 overall?
And turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Come on. Why? It's somewhere in there.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Mixon.
Come on, him. What the fuck?
A few times here today. This run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
That's ridiculous.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball,
the line is getting fucking manhandled.
So make sure you get in shape. Well, partner, I know this type of running back.
The line is getting manhandled.
This intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see.
He is just running through y'all.
First down, as that'll be a pickup of about 5.
Like everybody.
On 3rd and inches.
51 is the worst. Huh?
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now Mixon. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case,
What?
it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break
Bruh.
tackles and his feet never stop moving?
I gotta switch the whole lineup up next week.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. This is Mixon. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give them some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
McPherson's kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Again, it's Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
On 3rd down, Mixon.
Damn, Blake and shit, the only one fucking tackling.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here.
God damn.
Some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. to take it all the way down and just take the delay. So that'll back him up 5. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. A 33-yarder from the left hash. McPherson's kick is good. And they stretch the lead to 6. It's 20-14 now. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now. They feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver, complete.
And he is out of bounds. 25 seconds to go as he does pick up a 1st.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. If he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Von Miller in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final